Lerato Kganyago shares some shocking news that she has been followed by thugs for several days. And she also went as far as exposing that police officers allegedly are also involved. Now, before we get into the scary video, hello, my beautiful people. Welcome to Latest Global Trends. If you are new here, welcome. Kindly subscribe to our channel, click on the post notification, and please do give this video a like. Now, radio personality and businesswoman Lerato Kganyago is out here exposing that her life might be in danger. This is what she said. Today, I cleverly set a trap and managed to catch some folks who've been following me around. This happened in a restaurant, and let me tell you, things are about to get interesting. I've got footage of every single one of them, and some police members are involved. Can you imagine, guys? Is that what South Africa is coming to? Now, she did share a lot of information regarding this, and she even shared proof of people, especially restaurants that she has been to, sharing proof with her that actually people have been going to those restaurants and asking about her and her whereabouts. Very scary. She added by saying, as much as I had bravely set this trap, I'm very grateful that there are people from the restaurant and security that alerted me that there are people who are following me and were asking about my whereabouts, where I was sitting, and what time I had arrived at the restaurant. Unfortunately for them, I had captured each and every one of them from when they walked in the door, where they sat, and when they all started moving when I made my way out. Yeah. And she said, I intentionally chose a restaurant that I was aware lacked a diverse demographic, as I anticipated that they would be more noticeable there, and they were. Pretended to take a picture of my friend. He was sitting right in front of me and followed me as I stood up and went out. My friend parked outside and watched me get in the car, watching every movement of each and every one of them. I've got a picture of the other gentleman you were with and the police officer that stood right next to you at the parking lot. I've circulated all their pictures to my loved ones. This is only the beginning. So this man have been following Lerato Kganyago for quite some time now, and then she started noticing that these people are actually following me around, and she shared some insight of what they were actually doing. So basically they would go to the staff and asked about the time that she arrived to the restaurant and where she was sitting and so on and so forth. There was just a lot going on, guys. And she also added this by saying that she was actually sharing proof of someone that shared some details, letting her know that people have been following her. Now, she said, I have received multiples of DMs of people who work at establishments who have made me aware of situations like this. I've been documenting each and every one of them. I don't say anything because I don't trust the law, but I trust the people. I was very much aware of this day too and kept my cool. I always capture the individuals, always. And then she shared also a DM from someone who said, speaking of a trap, someone was following you around the day you came at a Bryanston restaurant. That person came inside and asked to see the restaurant, yet he wanted to take a pic of you. He was so weird. Now, guys, can you imagine being followed around by people? It's not just one person. It's a lot of people, according to what she's saying. And then she also added, I'm okay. I am safe at home. I don't mean to scare you, but be vigilant. Document and protect yourself. And she further on said, I will always look and sound happy because that's what keeps me alive in spirit. My fear is worn out. I do not fear anymore. Yeah, you see people and they're happy, they've got the money, and you're thinking they are living their best life. Kanti, I shame. I bravely got out of the car by myself, which I don't advise, and confronted one of them, standing next to a uniformed police officer who said nothing. While this confrontation happened, and only walked away when they realized I had been recording all of them. I only did this because I knew I had invisible security around me. They are thugs. So this is what's happening to Lerato Kganyago. So people are following her around, and she of course does not know what they want, and she is even at a point where she feels she's not afraid anymore because she's probably tired, and this has been going on for a long time, and she's also sharing her fear of not trusting the law because she believes that the law are people, since she also mentioned that there was a police officer in uniform walking around with these people. Allegedly, guys. And of course, Popcorn Room also posted this, and somebody then said that it will be because of her husband, because who else would want to take her? For what reason? July has come out with many, many secrets. Also, she's putting her life in more trouble by putting this out there. And one added that what if it's actually detectives doing their work? Maybe her and her husband are being investigated legally. Mkwanazi month le looks like Happy is also being followed. Also, Happy Simelane from Mami Club also shared that there was a car that has been following her. Guys, this is actually very, very scary, very, very serious. And then Popcorn Room said, I highly recommend eating in silence. So, of course, we know that Lerato Kganyago is actually rich. Her husband is very, very rich. They own a mall. So some people, some thugs, they go after rich people. So at this point, we really don't know if these are thugs or like somebody pointed that it might be police doing an investigation. Whichever it is just very scary. It is a very scary thing. You are going by your day and you just notice people being weird around you, and you can honestly notice when something is not right. I genuinely feel so bad for her because I don't wish this upon anyone. It is very uncomfortable. Can you just imagine, guys? Imagine you're walking around and there are people walking behind you or driving behind you, and you can literally tell that these people are legit following me. And also going to restaurants where you've been and they ask your whereabouts and when you got here, and then taking pictures of you without you knowing. I think that is actually very, very weird. Your thoughts, do let us know in the comment section. Thank you for watching. See you guys in the next one.